Tens of thousands of people sent me millions and millions of dollars. Not one person through the years who ever sent me money, not one person ever got a return on their investment.
We dream of a retirement that allows us to do whatever we want, to pay off our home, to travel, spend time with loved ones, enjoy sports and hobbies, give time in our communities. Whether you're planning to hit the golf course, take to the open road, or just relax around the house, you need money to retire in comfort. But telephone con artists want to steal your retirement and put it in their pocket.
One of the people that I'll always remember victimizing was a psychologist. And she lost $400,000 to me over the course of 3 years.
I was just like an innocent lamb going along to the slaughter. And
we've seen people who have committed suicide. We've seen people who have had to go back to work after being retired for a number of years.
Every day, older consumers get calls from fraudulent telemarketers. The callers have empty promises, and all they want to do is empty the pockets of those people they're calling. Older consumers have to be aware of the dangers and be prepared.
From boiler rooms like this one, fraudulent telemarketers dial up millions of Americans each year. Whether you're already retired or are building your nest egg for the future, the key to avoiding these schemes is knowledge. In this video, we'll go behind the scenes of the fraud game and find out how to protect your savings from these financial criminals. In years past, hucksters tried to sell Florida swampland or the Brooklyn Bridge. Investment swindles are nothing new, but today's environment is more dangerous than ever. The Internet. You hear about it everywhere. They say everybody's getting rich. The new high-tech online companies have made many of their early investors millionaires. And today's your chance to get in on the ground floor of profits. Harvey Shore is a retired importer who now manages his investments full-time from home. When a telemarketer offered Harvey a chance to get in on the ground floor of an internet casino venture, he decided to spin the wheel. He sent $20,000 to a company that supposedly was starting a virtual casino that would allow customers to play Vegas-style games over the internet.
Internet and gaming. They said the two buzzwords that to me meant a lot. They were telling me I could buy a stock for 50 cents that when they went public would be at a minimum worth $10 within 90 days.
The con artist sent Harvey slick promotional material and deluged him with calls urging him to invest.
As savvy as I might think I might be, I still got snookered by some fast-talking, well-experienced people who had obviously done this before, and they knew exactly how to stroke me in the right way and what chains to pull in order to get me to invest.
Retirement purposes.
Bill McDonald is enforcement director for the California Department of Corporations. After receiving complaints from citizens, his agency launched an investigation into the casino company. The scam allegedly took in as much as $20 million from investors like Harvey.
You wake up in the morning and the dream is over and you've lost your money.
They're scamsters, they're con artists. They represent the worst in our society.
Arthur Levitt is chair of the Federal Securities and Exchange Commission, which oversees stock trading in the United States. He warns that investing in unknown internet stocks is extremely risky.
They must ask themselves the question, can I afford to lose all of this? If the answer is probably not, maybe, don't make that investment.
Experts in the field estimate that it's $10 billion lost every year to investment fraud.
Bridget Small leads the anti-telemarketing fraud campaign at AARP. AARP's top leadership is committed to battling this growing problem.
Con artists and fraudulent telemarketers take advantage of every opportunity to make their scam sound like good business to the potential investor. They look at what's hot in the news, they look at the cover of the news magazines to see what's being featured, they know what's happening in financial markets, and their scams imitate legitimate changes in the world. If internet is in the top of the news, they're going to offer you internet stock. If people are worried about the security of investments, they will offer coins which are a secure lifetime investment.
Bill Carmen built his career as a professional carpet cleaner. In retirement, he spends his time making toys for his grandchildren and as a volunteer minister for inmates at the local jail. Bill had invested his life savings in blue-chip stocks and was enjoying a steady income, yet he was uneasy about his financial stability.
I have found that since I'm retired and getting older and unable to go out and earn more money, the money is much more important to you as a security blanket, because I have a fear of running out of money to supplement my Social Security, and I want to be able to leave something to my children.
Intel is gaining 2 1/4 at 67 5/8.
Bill had been alarmed by radio programs about a potential stock market crash. He worried his savings would disappear. So when Bill received a phone call promoting the safety and security of gold coins, he listened to the pitch.
It was basically that gold has always been a safe haven in times of trouble.
Convinced, Bill sent the telemarketer $25,000 for a portfolio of gold coins.
The $25,000 I invested in this gold represents most of my life savings and what I depend on to supplement my Social Security.
When Bill took his coins to a local coin shop to have them appraised, he was in for a shock.
Bid at $1,300.
The telemarketer had refused to give him an accounting of his coins over the phone, saying that information was unavailable. Coin shop owner Karen Feldman was able to appraise his collection easily, based on widely available industry publications.
Bill was overcharged at least $10,000. I would estimate that we probably get close to 20 calls a week by people who have been overcharged by telemarketers or coin scams.
Today, Bill has his house up for sale, and he hopes to move in with his daughter. He won't be taking any more calls from telemarketers.
When you're talking on the phone, you don't know. They can sound so sweet and nice and be the epitome of evil inside.
Once I got a hold of a victim, I would never let go. Even when they told me that they were out of money, I would never let go. Go borrow the money.
Stephen Michaels has been ripping off investors over the phone for 25 years. He asked that we conceal his identity. The rare gold coin scam was one of his favorites.
We've got a coin that was minted in 1860. It's a $2.50 gold piece. Now, this coin is currently trading at $3,135. There's no doubt in my mind that by holding on to this coin for the next 3 years, because of the demand that we know exists for a piece like this, there's no doubt in my mind that you'll see this coin trade somewhere in the $6,000 range.
In that presentation, the coin was being sold to the victim for $3,100. The real value of the coin was about $300.
Now, there's nothing wrong with buying low and selling high, but when you misrepresent the value of a rare coin, that's fraud.
How are investors taken in by these cons? Whatever the scam, the con artist needs to gain your trust.
I understand that before you're going to trust me, you have to like me. And one of the ways in which you're going to learn to like me is to understand that I am very, very similar to who you are. And I try to be a chameleon and parrot whatever views I hear you speak, they become my views. If they're a Democrat, I'm going to be a Democrat. If they're a Republican, I'm going to be a Republican. And I'm going to share the same religion. I'm going to share the same sports affiliations. And eventually you'll trust me. I'll be a friend. I won't be a stranger. And then I've got you right where I want you.